Hey sweet friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Nicole and this is Lazy Creek Homestead. I hope to inspire you in all things mom life on the homestead, but especially the kitchen. On my channel you'll find things like shopping hauls, what's for dinner, lots of recipe inspiration. I like to sprinkle in a little bit of mom life and what's going on the homestead. So I hope you stick around for a while because you never know the love and the chaos you'll find here on Lazy Creek Homestead. Today's video, I got for you 5 meals that my family has enjoyed throughout the last couple of weeks. I have 4 sons and all of them love to be in the kitchen. A lot of the times we make dinner a family occasion. We all pitch in and we get it done. Sometimes when I work late, my teens make dinner for me. So I'm going to share with you a few of the meals that we had and enjoyed. So let's get in the kitchen. What's for dinner tonight? Well, it's one of our favorites. It's my go-to when I don't know what to cook. We're having breakfast for dinner. We have sourdough bread and some Canadian bacon, regular bacon, some fried eggs with cheese. Absolutely delicious. And then we got these little guys in a recent grocery haul. And they are absolutely delicious. I think they're called baby cakes. Yeah. This is what's for dinner tonight. What's for dinner tonight? Cheeseburger and french fries. So what's for dinner tonight? We're gonna have meatloaf. So in here I have some ground beef. And I have my favorite seasonings, which is onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and pepper. And I put a little bit of Montreal steak seasoning in here as well. And some Worcestershire sauce and some steak sauce. I'm going to crack in my egg, and we're going to get this all nice and mixed together. So now that we have our meat and all of our wet ingredients and our seasonings mixed together, we are going to add in our breadcrumbs. And as you know me, I measure with my heart. So I'm just going to sprinkle in, I'd say maybe 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. And then I'm going to mix that all together and see if that is the right consistency. And then I'll show you the next step. Alright, so my next step when I make meatloaf is I put it down on my counter. I got some tin foil here just to kind of protect my counter. And then I am just going to push it out. Kind of just get it about a 1/2 inch, maybe a little less thick. And we just push it all out, and I'm going to put in some cheese and salami this time, but you can stuff your meatloaf with whatever you please. We've done all kinds of things, pepperoni, prosciutto and spinach, so many great flavors. So I'm going to pat this out, and then I'll show you how we put in the ingredients to stuff our meatloaf. Alright, so I have patted out my meatloaf mix, kind of like to a thin hamburger patty size. We want it thinner the easier it cooks, but thick enough where it's still stable for us to kind of roll it. So I have some mozzarella, fresh mozzarella that I sliced up, and I'm just going to put that down onto our hamburger. And then I have some cooked salami that I got from the deli. And I will add that on top of this. And one of the reasons why I have the tinfoil, you could use parchment paper or whatever, is it's going to help me fold over my meatloaf. And then we'll shape it into a meatloaf shape and get it into our oven to cook. Set down our salami. Like I mentioned before, you definitely can use whatever you'd like to stuff your meatloaf with. This is just what we're using this time. And there we go. Alright, so we have our meatloaf in the pan. I'm gonna put it in my 450 degree oven, and when it's cooked about halfway through, I'm just gonna put some ketchup on for a ketchup glaze and finish cooking it, and we'll slice it up, and this is what's for dinner tonight. So I have our meatloaf out of the oven, and I just put on some ketchup and kind of just spread that around the best I could, and we're going to put this back in the oven until the cheese is all melted and the top is kind of crispy, and then we'll enjoy this with some peas and instant mashed potatoes. Alright, so our meatloaf is out of the oven, and we are going to let that cool, and we'll cut it up, and we're serving it with our peas and instant mashed potatoes. And this is our stuffed meatloaf and buttery peas, and we did apple smoked bacon instant mashed potatoes, and this is dinner tonight. Hope this gets you some inspiration to get dinner on the table for your family. What's for dinner tonight? We got fried rice, orange chicken, and egg rolls. All this came from the frozen food aisle. This mama had to work late tonight, and the teens made dinner. I'm gonna sit down and enjoy. And it's pizza night at our house. We got pepperoni and cheese. This is a delicious pizza. My teenage son has been working hard on perfecting the perfect pizza. He's doing such a good job. So, pizza and chef salad made by my other teenage son is for dinner tonight. Well, I hope those meals give you some inspiration to feed your crowd or yourself. Get some dinner done for you and your family. Until I see you next time, I'll be talking to you in those comments.